Time is everything. Whether you're a corporate CEO or just your average person that works your 9 to 5, once you run out of time, you can never get it back. And in this video, I'm going to show 3 reasons on how someone can get up to 10 years of their life back. So the 3 biggest ways that people can save time in their life is 1, commuting to work, 2, going to the gym, and 3, cooking. And let me explain those a little bit. So whenever you're driving every day, you spend pretty much, the average person spends about an hour commuting. Driving every day an hour just to go to work, that's a lot of wasted time. 2, when I say the gym, I'm not referring to saying don't go to the gym, cut that out of your life. Going to the gym is amazing. If you're working out and taking care of your body is probably just as important as taking care of your mind, if not more. Some people would debate it. But going to the gym, whenever people go, again, you have a drive. Whenever you're driving there, there's not much that you're doing. So it's pretty much just time being spent and not using it in an efficient way. And cooking, the reason I say cooking is everyone has to cook. No one has a private chef at home. Whenever you're making a meal, you spend about 15, 30 minutes just putting all the ingredients together, cooking it, all that process. If you could do one of the meal prep kits, then you're saving a bunch of time. You just throw it in the oven, bake it, cook it, and you're ready to eat. Also, not trying to get it confused with the freezer meals. I'm talking about prep meals that are healthy for you and also taste good. So the reason I'm stating these 3 reasons is because everyone goes through with these. Everyone drives to work. Anyone that's working out, they drive to the gym. Everyone needs to eat, so they're all cooking. So these are 3 ways that can save everyone time throughout each day of their life. If you're still here at this point, please hit the like and subscribe button because it helps me as a creator know if the material that I'm making is good and it helps me continue to make more in the future. In the title of this video, I say you can save a decade of your life, and I truly mean it. Let me show you right here on how you can actually save up to a decade. But to make it more simple, I'm going to show on a day-to-day basis how you can save those hours and time. Let's say you have a 24-hour day. We're going to shorten that to 16 because you're hopefully sleeping for 8 of those hour days. So you get a 16-hour day is what we're going to base our demo off of. And let's say you're commuting, you commute to the office, you do an hour a day. So 1 hour for your drive. If you go to the gym, it's about 15 minutes there and then 15 minutes back. It's half an hour a day. For cooking, you're doing another half an hour you're wasting every day, just 30 minutes of, cutting, prepping to get the food ready. Prior to then, if you just put it straight in the oven. So let's add, another half hour. Pretty much what we have there is 2 hours is what you're spending each day just wasting time that the average person could easily get those back. 2 divided by 16 because you're wasting 2 of those. And that is 12.5% of your time, your waking time that you're just losing doing those. To make it simple, let's say it's just 10%. Just to make the numbers smaller, more simple. Every day you're wasting 10% of your time driving to work, driving to the gym, and cooking. If you were to convert that 10% to your lifespan, according to Google, the average person in 2023 lives around 80 years. If your lifespan's 80 years, and if you're spending 10% of your time, because we just showed for one day you're spending 10% of your day, the same thing would apply to every year in your lifetime. If you're giving up 10% of your lifetime just doing these menial tasks, 10% of 80 is 8. You're spending 8 years giving these up. So right there, you're spending 8 years of your life just doing tasks that you don't necessarily have to do. There's ways around it. So jokes aside, this is my home gym. And one thing that I like to do is to put my money where my mouth is. I like to show how I'm actually doing it myself. I created this about a year ago. It has saved me tremendous time going to the gym, and it's just one of the reasons that I've cut back. People may be saying, this is way too much money to weigh on my budget. Let me just kind of break down the pricing for you for what this is. So with the floor mats, the bench, the rack set, the dumbbells, I don't know if you can see the dumbbells, but everything in here cost about $1,300. And not saying that that's cheap, but it's also not as expensive as it could be. The reason I did it was to get that time back. Right now, I'm just like everyone else working 9 to 5. Being able to enjoy more of my life with my family is huge to me. And if you've made it this far to the end of the video, one, thank you so much for watching. And in next week's video, I'm going to show how the average person can save time and money through Costco shopping. So many people, whenever they shop at Costco, spend up to $300 plus whenever they go. I'm also a victim of it. And in the video, I'm going to show on how a family of 2 can spend only around $100 and still get all the meals prepped for exactly what they need for their week. And you can see that video up in this link right there. Oh, you're so sleepy.